Hey everyone! So I literally just went and mowed my lawns, and it's really humid here, but it's kind of rainy at the same time. And I sweated quite a bit because like the lawns were about thigh high, and I'm like just under 6 foot. So you know, it was a mission. Not the first time I've done this mission out where I live. My lawns were really long, nearly shoulder height in some places. It's totally going on to another subject, I know, but I was going to graze on them because I live on such a big property, but then I didn't end up doing that because I got too busy working and things like this, and I just kind of gave up and moved on and chose a different thing to do, and then I just started on my big gardens outside, which I may make a video about because I've been doing glass houses versus growing out in just the normal weather conditions, and things like so. So anyway, this video, I'll make one about that later. This video, so yeah, anyway, so my hair is a bit, wet, and it's like really damp feeling because I sweated so very much, and well, actually I didn't sweat fuck all, like just a wee bit here in the front was pretty wet, like I had, quite a couple of wet strands. The rest of my hair was fine, but yeah, so anyway, it's actually raining and I was outside just before 2, and that is actually why my hair's still wet now, because it's a little bit damp from the rain. So I was going to make this video because I coloured my hair a little while ago, as you know. I did the Adore African Violet, and I just made another video the other day of it washing through at about 2 weeks. So now I'm at about 3 weeks. So it's washing out rather expected. If you've ever been blue and purple before, the darker you go, when it washes through, you get like a whole lot of colours for like one product that you buy. So that's kind of cool. It's washing out probably well expected. Like, some parts are purple, some parts are blue. As you can tell, the ends of my hair are very bluey looking. This part looks like purple. There's like grey in there. There's like, these are my, my sides from when I shaved my head. If you can remember, if you have watched my things or not, or if you are just watching this someday, this is my sides. Now I'm inside because it's raining, obviously, and I'm just about to go for a shower, because I have an outdoor shower. And it's really, really nice in the rain too. But so this is anyway what it's coming out like. So there's like bits of blue, sort of bits of like a light blue, sort of purple lavendery colour in different lights. To my eye, like in the mirror, it's like a darkish blue looking colour. But I mean, this here is actually blue to your eye, but it's like very much so purple on the camera. It's so funny, my camera makes my hair colour look different everywhere. Yeah, see how it's got more of a blue sort of colour to it in the projector light, which is projecting onto the back of hair, which is actually, Anyway, so this is what it's looking like at the moment. Now, it does look purple. I know it does, but it's not. It's definitely not. It's actually blue. It's a bluey colour. But it looks very, very purple in some lights. But this is what it's looking like. It's washing out like crazy. Very much so like crazy. It's very blue. Like, it really is. There's like the little depths of purple, like it is like a purple, like it's like a purpley blue, like right there to my naked eye, it's like a purpley blue. It's a nice-ish colour. It's kind of coming out a little bit, what you'd call patchy, like uneven, because like different bands from different bleachings, from different products, different times it was left on my hair or something like that, or different colour build up underneath, like certain colours underneath. But so this is what it looks like at week 3 anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go have a shower in a minute and wash it out. Well, wash this, I should say, wash all the shit out of it, because it's very, very messy and whatnot. So anyway, that's what African Violet Adore is looking like a couple of weeks later. Very faded, very light. Remember in my last video how deep it was? It was like, had the depth of like black, where it almost looked black, you know, not literally, like it was fucking close to it though. Like it was really a very deep colour, and this is what it's looking like at 3 weeks. It's washing out so fast. Like the fadedness, I can handle these sorts of fades. I've said this in my last video, I can do these colours when they slowly wash out. Some of the blues, I don't like them at a baby colour because they look too green for me, and I'm like, oh, that looks tacky, like I don't like it. The purple can come out alright, or some blues, they come out okay, they kind of go lavendery, but my ends are very dark blue. But kind of like a tealy sort of, they're like a grey blue to my eye, but on the camera they look quite purple. Like, it's so amazing what this camera brings up like this purple look when it's actually quite blue to your eye. Like, they look like totally different colours. It's kind of annoying. I'm sorry I can't get I have an Oppo, I think it's 91. Correct me if I'm wrong, hang on. Yeah, Oppo 91, right? And so this is the phone I'm using, my front selfie camera, if anyone ever gets on here. But I just don't know how to like show the colour properly, because it's really more that blue colour there. Like, you see that blue there, that's what that looks like to my eye. It's got like a hint of purple to it, like just a hint, but it doesn't actually look like what I'm seeing right there, where it looks kind of deep dark purple still. It's very actually blue to your eye. So it's really hard, and I really do apologise that I can't get it clearly. I don't know what the fuck I don't know how the fuck to fix that problem. I don't have another camera, so you know, I can't really do much about it. But long story short, it's washing out through to some really crazy colours. Like, it looks so purple like there on the camera, oh my god, but it's like so blue. I don't know if turning it that way will make a difference. Man, like that bluey grey colour sort of a colour anyway. So this is what it's looking like at about 3 weeks. So bear in mind, it was fucking super dark on my hair. Like, it was like real dark, and I was like, holy shit, that is just crazy. It's raining here. It's usually really not raining here, but it's raining here, so it's really stupid. But anyway, yeah, but anyway, so I was washing out to some very bizarre colours. You'd only ever experience these colours if you have silver hair. If you don't have silver hair, or like that, where you've toned your hair to like grey, or you're like white platinum, you know, like white, like the colour of my fucking teeth, you know, that sort of level. Usually I'll bleach till I'm like that colour, and then I will usually tone it, which is usually I just use a purple hair dye. I usually do it like Arctic Fox or something that's really fucking strong, or I'll use blue and purple together, or I'll just tone it with a toner shampoo. Like, I have the Fanola No Brass or No Yellow, the purple one, not the blue one. And if I leave that on for long enough, it definitely works. Of course, it's not very strong though, to be honest. Like, it's easier for me to just dye my hair blue or purple and have that for a month or two, and then it starts to wash out to grey anyway. So, you know, I found that was my best option, and it would fade to like a greyy sort of blonde, you know, like like the platinum silver sort of colour. There'd be little bits that may still have a little bit of yellow to them, like my band, how I was explaining in my last video, how I just had that tiny little bit coming around about there, and it was just a little yellow. But this Fanola, not this Fanola, see how that's got that little tiny bit of difference coming out? Well, that was a lot more yellower before I put this African Violet on, so that might be what it's kind of toned that, kind of, I think. I'm hoping it has. I'm hoping it's just toned my band up, my last band, because it was only just like it just crept up just a little bit, and I had like this like light yellow, dark yellow, and then it was like so gingerish, and then it went to obviously my brown, and I think it's actually toned that a bit better than some of the blues and purples I've used, because they'll tone it like, okay, you know how they say if you have a toner and your hair's silver and you start to get like those yellow streaks sort of coming through again, or I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced this or not, or whether this is just fucking me, but I swear to God, when I've been blonde in the past, like I'm talking, you know, your typical blonde, and I've used a toner shampoo, my hair goes quite, you know, clear, grey, sort of ashy colour, and then it will start, if you don't use your toner at all for ages, it'll start to go kind of that yellowy colour again after a while. Well, and then, you know, like after a week or so, or 2 weeks or so, right? And it's like, this is what happens. It's like purple hair dyes to me are like using a toner for a longer time. Like, so a toner at home, if you left it on for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, a decent one, and your hair's light enough, it will stain it to purple or to blue, or it will actually colour it. Like, it may have just stained it, but it's very deep staining. Like, it's not just like a light stain, it's like it's actually really in there. So, you know, it's a very strong purple shampoo, for example. Fanola, that's a really, really good one. That one can stain. I have had it stain. Or the Aveeno or toner, or for example, how do you put it? The Nordic ones. Some of the Nordic ones used to do really, really, really wonders, but they'd stain your hair. A couple of them fudge, you know. But then I wondered, is that just because I've bleached my hair and I've just put the toner straight over top, like just the purple shampoo toner? I haven't actually used like a Wella T18 toner, or like a, you know, colour over top of my bleach. You know, I haven't bleached my hair and then put like a platinum or like this colour here in a hair colour over top of my bleached. I haven't done that. I have seen people do that, and I thought that's pretty cool. But then, you know, and I don't really mind being that grey, because that's the sort of colour my hair comes out when this shit washes out. Like, you can see it. It starts to get very like that colour, you know, like, okay, that's still got a hint of blue to it right in there. Still has a hint of blue to it, but it's washing through and it will come out silver, right? Normally. Anyway, it just depends really, but as you can tell, my hair has a lot of like a silver look to it anyway, because blues and purples always run through to those colours, you know. But anyway, so fucking getting back to why I made this video. Fuck. So, yeah. So, 3 weeks in. This is what it looks like.